SRM TVC blowdown.
T-minus 15 seconds.
Rope ignition.
T-minus 10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have liftoff of the United Launch Alliance Delta IV rocket carrying the WGS-3 spacecraft for the United States Air Force. The wideband global SATCOM satellite provides a significant increase in capacity to our joint warfighter and Australian international partner.
Altitude now a little over 1 nautical miles. Velocity 1,800 feet per second. Just passing 30 seconds. Solid motor chamber pressure is now beginning to decline. Passing 36 seconds, Mach 1. Vehicle's now transonic. Chamber pressures on the 4 solid motors are decreasing as expected. 50 seconds in. Max Q, maximum dynamic pressure in the vehicle.
We are listening to
Coming
Steve
up 55
Aggett.
seconds
He's
into the
calling
flight.
out flight data in real time.
Still looking good. Main engine control is very good. About 1/2 minute remain on the solid motors. Chamber pressure is still decreasing on the solids as expected. 1 minute, 15 seconds into the flight. About 15 seconds now remaining on the solid rockets. Chamber pressure is now beginning to decline on all 4 solids. Standing by for burnout. And we have burnout, standing by for SEP. And we have separation. Separation of all solid rocket motors. 1 minute, 50 seconds into the flight. Delta vehicle only weighs 1/2 now of what it did at launch, some 1 minute, 56 seconds ago. We are now depleting propellant at the rate of 1,850 pounds per second. Now passing 2 minutes, 3 seconds into the flight. Altitude now 31.4 nautical miles. Velocity 6,439 feet per second. Downrange distance 38.2 nautical miles. Second stage activities beginning now. Hydrazine tank pressurization has completed. The pressurization of the hydrazine lines has also started at this time. Both those systems are required for attitude control in the second stage. 2 minutes, 35 seconds in. Main engine control and chamber pressures continue to look good. Coming up on 2 minutes, 48 seconds. Altitude now just passing 51 nautical miles. Velocity 9,200 feet per second. Downrange distance 84 nautical miles. Passing 3 minutes, 2 seconds. Standing by for payload fairing separation. The separation should come about 15 seconds from now. About 5 seconds to fairing SEP. And we see fairing SEP. Payload fairing has separated. 3 minutes, 32 seconds into the flight. Standing by for our command to go to the partial thrust mode. That should be coming in about another 10 seconds. We'll go to the 57% thrust level, and that should be followed shortly thereafter by MECO. Standing by now for partial thrust. And partial thrust command is in. Standing by for MECO. And we have MECO. Main engine has cut off. We have 1-2 SEP. NEDS is deploying. Standing by for igniter spark. And we have igniter spark standing by for ignition, and we have ignition. Ignition on the second stage. Good steady state chamber pressure on the second stage. 4 minutes, 37 seconds into the flight. We had a good response in pitch and yaw. Pitch and yaw is damping out at this point. Coming up on 4 minutes, 50 seconds, altitude 128 nautical miles, velocity 16,259 feet per second, downrange distance 321 nautical miles. This first burn of the second stage.
And this is Delta Mission Control, about a little over 5 minutes into the mission, and we've just heard Steve Agate report the successful execution of the events comprising the early part of tonight's mission. And we are now in the first of two planned second stage engine burns. This burn will last just under